It was the Senate's turn to tackle charter change today. The Senate Committee on Constitutional Amendments and Economic Affairs wants to determine whether amendments are needed in the time of the pandemic and its blow to the economy. A framer of the 1987 Constitution believes it's unnecessary. Attorney Christian Munsod says the push for Chacha, similar to previous attempts, is for self-serving means.
The real motive is profit. RBA 2, page 2 is dangerous and devious because it's a wholesale transfer of power from the Constitution to the Congress on determining the limitations of foreign ownership of land, natural resources, public utilities, media, advertising, educational institutions.
According to Munsod, adding the phrase unless otherwise provided by law renders constitutional provisions meaningless and opens the door wider to corruption.
RBH2 is a new and bigger source of illicit money than the pork barrel. Look at it this way. Once the insidious insertion is accomplished, our legislators can go to rich foreign land developers or mining companies and ask, by how much do you wish to increase your ownership of land?
Munsod says amending the charter won't likely boost foreign direct investments. The country's FDI bucked a global downturn, rising by almost a third in 2020, according to preliminary estimates. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development says FDI inflows climbed 29% to $6.4 billion last year from $5 billion in 2019. Former Supreme Court Associate Justice Vicente Mendoza also says that a constitutional body, whether a CONCON or CONAS, attains a life of its own, meaning it may veer away from plans of just amending economic provisions.
The possibility of a runaway CONCON or CONAS for that matter is always there, especially at a time like this when it is only 15 months away from the next election.
Senator Richard Gordon believes it's wrong timing to push Chacha.
I'm not in favor of amending the Constitution at this time, principally because we need to focus on many things that we need to do. Not just the pandemic, we can handle the pandemic and amend the Constitution, but if you like, it will be very divisive, or it could be lead to other things.
One Constitution framer, however, supports charter change, but stressed the need for cautiously enacting amendments.
It is very important when you tinker with the Constitution to tinker knowledgeably, Mr. Chairman, and to know where to put this very important provision unless otherwise provided by law.
The Senate panel is set to convene again to tackle procedural aspects of amending the charter. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.